And the other one is Tobias Champagne. My understanding is that they'll be switching duties today. Both of them short quarterbacks. Both of them coming up from the JV last year. So we'll see how they do.
There's the kickoff.
In the air.
And through the end zone for a touchback.
Touchbacks, and the Wolves will have it at the 20-yard line. A really good kickoff.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolves from the 20.
So the offense.
Take a look at that.
Champagne brings the offense up to the line. Two backs split behind him. You got a receiver split wide left. The handoff is to number 1, Jamal Robinson. Cuts across the 25 to the 30. Still on his feet. Gets
Nice run to the 35 by number 1. A first and first.
Is a European sprinter. His teammates have high hopes on him. The offense is set to get the handoff to Robinson. He slips in the backfield, gets hit.
Number 1, Robinson is held for a 5-yard loss. It'll be 2nd down and 50.
Still Champagne, quarterback. He's got the back split behind him. Receiver lefty fakes the handoff to Robinson. The ball straight up the middle. That was number 21.
About a 4-yard gain. We're now at about the 34-yard line.
He does any of that as he gets set for this 3rd and 11. Two receivers split, one left, one right. He is back to pass. Looking left. He's got the ball up. It's a floater.
Interception!
45-yard line. Still on his feet as Heidelberg climbs to the 20. The 15 gets knocked down at the 15.
Nice tackle on the 15 by Champagne.
The interception, I couldn't catch
it. That's number 86 for the Heidelberg Lions.
I guess it's just good enough to stick up.
High floater again.
And defensive offside.
So leaning back to the right for Heidelberg. Looks like both teams are going to be using the same formation as last time. The two backs in the eye behind the quarterback. Looks like number 30, Marcus Scott. One lean back to the right. Long count. There's the snap. He hands it to the deep back. That's number 38. Looks like 38. 39. Brian Richardson.
Time brought down at about the 29-yard line.
Harris brings the Lions up to the line. Wingback goes in motion from the right to the left. That's number 44. That's Anthony Anderson. The handoff is to the second back through. Crosses two backs in the eye again. Wingback right. Wide receiver to the right. The ball is snapped. It's handoff to number 39. It's Brian Richardson.
Looks like another first down for Heidelberg on about the 16.
Marcus Scott has the offense set. Again, the wingback to the right, the wide receiver out to the right. The handoff again to the second back through.
And the man was dropped for about a 1-yard loss.
And again, the wingbacks to the right with the wide receiver split wide right. There's a snap, the handoff to the first back through. He's to the 10, to the 5, still on his feet, dragged down at the 4-yard line by number 12, Curtis Hawkins. Another big pickup for the Heidelberg Lions. Offense is set. Double tight end formation. Three backs in the backfield. The handoff is to Richardson. He loses the ball at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, the fumble.
He again falls on top of it. Going to bring up a second goal, this time from the 3 as he picks up 1 yard on that little line. He's got him set. Two receivers wide left. Two backs in the eye behind him, the wing back to the right. It's a quarterback keeper. Straight up the middle. Looks like he got to the 1. The teammates are signaling for the touchdown. There is the official signal.
Touchdown, Heidelberg Lions.
5:46 left in the first quarter. All he does actually with the clock and the pressure on him. Line set. There's the snap. It's down. Bradshaw's kick is up. And
one is good.
And we've got a score 7-0.
Heidelberg up 7-0.
46 left in the first quarter as Heidelberg Lions take an early 7-0 lead. There's the kick from the 23. Then Trace Harris has the ball to the 20. Knocked down at the 23-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10 from about the 22-yard line for the Wolves.
Ricky Everett goes wide left. Two backs split behind Champagne. Fakes the pitch off to Robinson. Hands off.
The man was dropped on the 20 for about a 2-yard loss.
About a 2-yard loss. This week he wasn't exactly sure how to hold the ball. He'd be running left, holding the ball in his right hand. Offense is set for Champagne. He hands off to number 23. That is Vantrese Harris. Gets really quickly across the 25 to the 27. We'll call it Champagne has the offense set, a wide receiver wide left again. They hand off to Lee on the inside handoff, still on his feet. Gets right to the 30-yard line, but it's still going to bring up a 4th down and 4.
Fourth and 4 from the 30 for Wurzburg.
Offense is set as they turn over the ball on their second possession now. The kick is away, partially blocked, lands at the 40 where it's picked up by Heidelberg. They cross the 35 to the third. Well, they're going to mark
It'll
the
be
ball.
first and 10 from the 35 for the Heidelberg Lions.
Back there. You can see some of the thicker grass down there. That's actually a clover patch down there. As they get to the outside, the grass is a lot more grass. And they slip right there on the ground again.
It'll be second and 9 from about the
offense set. 2 backs in the eye, 1 receiver wide right. There's the snap. He pitches it right. Across the 30 to the 25 to the 20 to 15 to 10 before he's knocked out of bounds. That was number 39, Brian Richardson. A nice little pitch out there. It's a snap. It's a quarterback keeper. Gets hit in the backfield. Nice play there by Jamal Robinson.
And the Wolves drop him for about a 4-yard.
And starts off at the 35 as well. Scott has the offense set. It's a flag before he even snaps the ball.
Delay game by the
We're supposed to set when they came up to the line. So a lot of inexperience there, and it's showing. The pitch back is to number 39, Brian Richardson. Crosses back across the 10-yard line, gets down. And I take that back. He did. Was a quarterback keeper, though there are flags all over the field.
flag on the play.
No indication yet as to which way that will go. I didn't see any movement. It looks like they're pointing toward Heidelberg. There was a false start. The snap, he's back to pass, looking right as he crosses midfield. His arm gets hit.
Interception!
By number 12, Curtis Hawkins, still on his feet to the 15 to the 20.
Nice return to about the 20. It'll be first down for the Wolves from the 20.
Nice defensive play. One receiver wide right. That is Ricky Everett to the right. Quarterback keeper, Champagne looking for Everett. Underthrown. Picked off by number.
Interception by the Heidelberg Lions. It'll be their ball on about the 31-yard line.
That's
Looks like we had an offsides by the Wolves, number 6.
2-yard line of Wurzburg. The handoff is to the
Run up the middle.
That is the big back Riggins, still on his feet to the 20, the 15, the 10. One man left to beat, and he gets taken down. Number 55, John Phillips.
Wolves saved a touchdown.
To defend, Heidelberg able to take advantage of it with the bigger backs. Now Scott has the offense set. He's got 2 receivers wide left, the backs in the eye behind him. It's a keeper. Scott falls forward into the end zone for the 6 points.
Touchdown, Heidelberg.
Nothing now, Heidelberg still 14-0 is our score here from Wurzburg. There's the kick from the left footer. It's a low kick. Hits at the 10. Picked up by Van Treese Harris. He's across the 15 to the 20. Still on his feet. We're going back to the 30.
Nice run all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Wurzburg will take
back out his quarterback. And Jones. The handoff is to Robinson around the right side. Still on his feet. Crosses. Barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, looks like he was going to make it, but and Jones in the eye now behind Champagne. The handoff is to Robinson. Straight up the middle. Gets to the 49. Close to the 50. We'll call it the 50-yard line.
Hopefully he'll be back for the next game. 6'2", 180, and we're missing him. We've got one ineligible.
Champagne pitches out to Van Treese Harris. He gets to the 40-yard line.
First down.
Nice pitch up.
Wolves are now inside Heidelberg territory on the Heidelberg 40-yard line.
Pitch to the back, and he was able to return. It's up. He's got a receiver to the left, 1 to the right, and 2 backs behind him. A quick pitch, a quick pass across the middle.
Incomplete.
As Harris and Jones split behind him. The handoff is to Harris to the right. Has one blocker, cuts back to the left, gets to the 40, still on his feet.
Trying to make things happen.
Doesn't quite get in there. Jones still there behind him. They're split behind him. Kiefer comes wide left. Has a wheelie back in there. I can't see that number. I think it's Alex Lee. They fake to Harris. Champagne rolls right. Hands off to number 20. That's Alex Lee.
Drop for loss
There's the snap. It's a good one. Keeper has it. Punts away. It's a wobbly kick. Lands at the 11-yard line. Goes in.
Out on the 11. Heidelberg will take over first down.
Scott had the offense up to the line. It's a quarterback keeper. He gets to the 14, crosses the 15 to the 16-yard line. It'll bring up a second down and 5. Heidelberg 40. Scott again has the offense set. A receiver to the right, one back behind him. The handoff is to that back. That is number 39, Richardson. Still on his feet. Crosses the 24 to the 25. Falls forward to the 26. First down.
First down.
And both of, no, the new back in there, that is a 40, Adrian George, I believe. Was that? No, that's Reginald Best, number 41, set behind the big back Riggins. Best has the ball, gets hit right in the
Nice tackle by the Wolves there.
1 yard.
May have gained one on the play.
The line of scrimmage though by Scott rather, up to the line with the offense. He's got a receiver to the left. Two backs in the eye, a wing back to the left. The handoff is to the deep back. Gets hit in the backfield, still on his feet though, able to cross the line of scrimmage.
Stopped at about the 25, but we have a flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play. That would be a third down and long 5. Have to see what the flag is though. The first quarter, 14-0 our score here. Heidelberg on top of the Wurzburg Wolves. Scott has the offense up to the line. A receiver split wide right. Backs in the eye behind him. Pitch back to Richardson. Looked like a reverse. He's across the 50 to the 45, the 40, the 35, the 30.
Tackle at the 30. It'll be another first down for the Heidelberg.
Reverse. We see that play come back later as they actually do have a reverse. Again, the backs in the eye. Receiver wide left as Scott sets the offense. First and 10 at the Wurzburg 30. They lead 14-0. A little collision in the
confusion in the backfield. He's dropped for a loss.
Runs into the quarterback.
I take it back.
Runs into number 24.
For no gain. Still second down.
Taken down immediately. No gain on the play.
Experience. He spent about 6 years in Dallas. He was a Kadena high school coach in Japan for 4 years. Spent a year in Nashville. This is his first year in Wurzburg. So he's got some football in him.
Scott has the keeper. It's a rollout. He pitches back to Riggins. He crosses the 20 to the 15. Still on his feet. Thought he ran out of bounds. He's to the 10, the 5.
Touchdown, Heidelberg.
It's Riggins, the big back, able to stay on his feet, able to stay in bounds. He got bumped at about. Offensive set. The snap, the ball's set, it's up, it's a high one, it's good. 21.
Extra point is good. 21-0.
21-0 our score. A short, quick onside kick by the Heidelberg Lions. It looked like they fell on it. I'm not sure. The referee's sorting things out over on the far side of the field. It did cross the 50 to the 49. Still no indications to Bill. Let us know what you think of AFN programming. Champagne again, the quarterback. He's got a receiver wide right, two backs behind him. They're split. The handoff is to the big back. That is Brian Jones.
About a 3-yard gain to the Heidelberg 48.
We'll call it 40.
First down Wolves up to the Heidelberg 18-yard line. First down Wolves.
To Jamal Robinson. Jones, the back, receiver to the right, looking right. The ball is up in the air.
Almost.
Incomplete pass. Almost intercepted by number 19.
Heidelberg. Unable to come down with the ball though, so Champagne brings the offense up again. He's got Robinson and Jones split behind him. This time he sends Alex Lee wide right and Ricky Everett to the left. Again, he's back to pass, looking for Everett on the left. The pass is up, overthrown, intercept. No, I tell you.
Out of bounds, incomplete pass.
Long count, a little movement on the Wurzburg side, and we'll have a flag with wide right to cover one of those receivers. It's a quarterback keeper. It might have been a busted play, and I tell you what, it sure got busted as a little swarm, Scott. Drop him at the 40.
Flag on the play.
Flag on
nice
the play.
Drop.
Another long count, hands the ball off to the second back through. That was Anderson. Crosses
nice
the line of
tackle
scrimmage,
by the Wolves.
and then thrown back.
About the 6-yard line.
Not a very big pickup there. Backs in the eye with a wing back to the left. Wolves shift around, a little bit of confusion between number 55, John Phillips, and number 34, Mikhail Frank. Ball is offense back up to the line. Backs in the eye. Quarterback keeper to the left, looked like a pitch out. Smelled out and sniffed. That is number 34, Mikhail France, able to get in and break up that play and throw them for a big loss back to the 2-yard line. We'll call it that. The punt's away, it's low, it's wobbly, it lands at the 25, bounces to the 34, taken there by Jamal Robinson. He has the ball to the 20, to the 15.
Nice return to about the 15.
Sleep to the right, backs are split behind him. He's got Vantrese Harris in there, Jones in there. The pitch is to Harris. Had 2 defenders in the backfield with him when he got the ball. Still able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Picks up 1, we'll call it 2. Bring up a second down and
8.
16-yard line for Wurzburg as they get right back up to the line. 50 seconds left in the quarter. Got the offense set, same formation. Ricky Everett to the left now. Back to pass, looking for number 20. Throw is up, gets hit.
Incomplete pass.
Number 20, Alex Lee, goes up for the ball. Both players, though, the defender and the offensive for Champaign and the Wolves. He's got Vantrese Harris and Jones behind him. One receiver wide right, can't make out that number. Offense is set. Back and fakes it to Harris. Rolling right is Champaign, still has the ball on his feet, crosses the 20 to the 15. Knocked out of bounds. No, they say keep the clock rolling. Gets taken down at the 16-yard line. Brings up a 4th Wolves as they try to get set to take advantage of this 4th down. See what we do. The ball is down. The kick is long enough, but it's wide. Wide left.
Wide left.
Quarter, the kicker. One wing back to the right. And he does indeed take the knee. That should let the clock run out.
That'll be the first half. Recovered by Wurzburg. The ball on the 30.
Able to get it to the 29. A quick.
I believe that's the cleanest onside kick I've ever seen.
I tell you, it just left me speechless. And I believe that would be Jamal Robinson split behind him. It sure is. Fakes to Robinson, rolls out right. Looks for Jones. The ball is up.
Incomplete pass. So bring up second down and 10.
Just bounced off it. The handoff is to Robinson. Tries to get around to the right again. Met by the defenders. Hit at the 29. We'll say he picked up a yard. Behind him. He's back to pass. Looking for Everett. No, he's looking for Jamal Robinson, who's come all the way across the field.
Incomplete pass. That'll bring up 4th down.
As he was 4th and 10, rather. He just as well trailing 21-0. The pitch is to Jamal Robinson off the end of his hands. Can't come up with it. The ball hits the ground, rolls to the
ball goes over to Heidelberg. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30 for Heidelberg.
Wing back to the left. Another long count for Scott. Pitches the ball off. That looks like he threw it to Richardson. Across the line of scrimmage, makes it past the 35, gets all the way. Hands off to the first back.
Fumbles.
Fumbles the ball. Wurzburg recovers it. The hand throw is to Jones, straight up the middle.
Nice run up the middle for about 2 yards. He should have about.
Pick up there for Brian Jones. Kiefer's wide right. The handoff is to Harris, so comes around the left side to the 30, gets dragged down at the 26-yard line. Number 44 of Heidelberg, Anthony Anderson, makes it defenders. Everett's back in for Wurzburg. He's wide left this time. The handoff again to Vantrese. Bobbles around a little bit, wiggles, jiggles, and gets hit.
He made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down.
Second.
Corey Kiefer back in for the Wolves. The Champaign has the offense set. Harris still in the lineup. The handoff, no, fake to Harris. Champaign rolls right, still has the ball, looking for a receiver. Tries to get it to number 20.
Incomplete pass. That'll bring up 3rd down.
As I was going to say earlier, Chris, Ramstein, and then go to K-Town. Champaign rolls right, throws back to the left, looking for Brian Jones. He's got it. He's at the 20. Falls forward to the 16-yard line. Very, very close to the first down. We'll see where they mark it. got Jones split behind him. The handoff is to Jones, straight up the middle, crosses the 15, almost Champagne. Receivers wide to the right, that's Ricky Everett. Handoff is to Jamal Robinson, crosses the 15 to the 14, pickup of 2 on Robinson again trying to go wide right. He loses one tackler, gets taken down by the second one though, after about a 30-yard
Taken down for about a yard loss, that'll bring up
right, he's done fairly well, picking up positive yards for him. Jones and Robinson split behind Champagne. Everett's wide left. Back to pass, looking for Everett. No, he's got Robinson open.
interception.
That's number 29.
Nice tackle there by Champagne. We also have a flag on the play.
With 10 of the 9. Another big play, 6:40 left in the third quarter. They trail by 21. 21-0 is the score here. A little bit of a mix-up on the Wurzburg side as 4 of their defenders just now checking into the game. And Brian Jones, number 21, comes running off right before the snap. Scott hands off to the tall guy. That's Brian Richardson. Crosses the line of scrimmage, picks up. He's got 2 receivers to the right, 1 2-backs behind him. The handoff is to the deep back. That is Brian Richardson still on his feet. Looked like he fumbled the ball and Riggins picked it up. Riggins carries the ball all the way to the 35-yard line of Wurzburg.
35-yard line of Wurzburg is where Heidelberg will take over again.
Riggins had the
First
ball.
down on the 35 for Heidelberg.
Left in the third quarter. Heidelberg sends a man in motion. That's number 19, Barry Bradshaw. Scott takes
We have a flag on the play.
Thrown by one of the side wings.
Coach Edith's not an animated coach, but he does stay involved over there.
Signal when the false goes in motion from the left to the right. He's covered by Ricky Everett for Wurzburg. There's the snap. The handoff is to Richardson. He's taken down.
Nice tackle there by number 30 for the Wolves.
A second down before. Backs are in the eye. He's got the wing back to the right. Looks for the quick pass slant across.
Incomplete pass.
Didn't put very much behind it. He had Larry Brown. Both backs go in motion. I think that they thought.
Flag on the play.
Scott decided to go. As Anderson and Richardson behind him in the eye. The wing back is to the right. Offense is set. There's the snap. Being chased, gets the pass away. It's
interception. Number 55 for Heidelberg. He could go all the way. Touchdown Wolves. Number 55 intercepted that pass.
They tried a 20-yard field goal.
Putting some ice on Downey's knee. They're not really.
Wolves trail 21-6. Low line drive kick hits the 15 pass as it hits the Heidelberg player, rolls into the end zone, and he's going to down it. I tell you what, that was a very, very strong line drive kick from Billy Porter. And he hit it at the 15. Heidelberg has the ball.
Good.
Receiver to the right. Backs in the eye. Wingback is on the right. Scott has the offense set. Another long count. He rolls right, looks to pitch it, has to keep it. Wolves are all on top of it. He falls back on top of it though. He crossed the line of scrimmage, picks up 4, dropped the ball, fell back on it. It'll be a 3-yard gain. Backs are still in the eye. A shorter count this time. He hands off to Richardson, crosses the line of scrimmage.
Nice gang tackle by the Wolves on that play.
Pickup of 2. Then bring up Elders wide left. Backs are still in the eye behind him. There's the snap. The handoff is to the deep back. It's Richardson. Bounces outside. No, it was a fake handoff. Scott kept the ball across the left side of the line.
That'll bring up 4th down.
4 yards. It's going to still bring up a 4th down. And
still got a couple yards to go.
Robinson deep this time to receive the punt, as in Heidelberg indeed does set up to punt the ball. The sun is at Robinson's back, and Curtis Hawkins checks in late for the Wolves, gets back to give Robinson a blocker. It's a high, wobbly kick taken at the 48 of Heidelberg to the 45 is Robinson, still on his feet. hit by two Wolves, driven back to about the 48 where they will. So it'll be a first down at 15 now for Wurzburg from their own 48. Champagne hands off to Brian Jones across his midfield. He's to the 45, still on his feet to the 40. Falls forward to the 37-yard line. Nice pickup there for Jones.
He may have picked up the first down on that. We'll have to wait.
The first into their own territory. Champagne has the offense set. Corey Kiefer's wide right. Backs are split behind him. The handoff is to Van Treese Harris. He crosses the line of scrimmage, gets to the 35.
First down. About 34-yard line.
Struggling. He slipped. He had a hole. He slipped. He tried to bounce outside. The Lions caught up to him, knock him down for about a foot loss. We're going to call it second down and 11 for Wurzburg. And you get them trying to work together for the first time, inexperienced players, and things come together just a little bit slowly. Corey Kiefer wide right now for the Wolves. The handoff is to Harris. He gets around the left side, gets to the 30, gets to the 31. Looks like he's knocked out of bounds there at the 31-yard line. A pickup of 10 on the play. Still going to bring up a second down, third down, and going to do better. And indeed, I was right initially. It's a third down and 1. The handoff is to Jones, straight up the middle. Still on his feet, trying to drive the pile forward. He's going to be very, very close to that first down as he did cross the 25-yard line. We'll see where they actually spot the ball. I see the side marker moves it to Ricky Everett's wide right. Harris and Jones split behind the quarterback. Looking to pass, trying to hit Everett's, got to roll out, gets hit by the defense. Going to be thrown for about a 2-yard loss, a 1-yard loss we'll call it. Brings up double tight ends. Backs are split, still Harris and Jones behind him. The handoff is to Harris, he comes wide right. He's got a block right next to the zone. To the 15, still on his feet to the 2, to the 5. Oh, they say he stepped out of bounds. Harris checks out of the game. Everett's wide right. Jamal Robinson's back in. He's behind Jones. The handoff is to Robinson behind the block from Jones. Picks up 2, maybe 3 on the play.
Nice pickup of 3 yards there by number 1.
First wide left. Up back. Robinson slips as Champagne tries to hand him the
ball. Nice pickup of the ball by Champagne.
Defense swarms Champagne, drops him for a loss all the way back to Wilson, and Jones now split behind Champagne. Champagne fakes it to Robinson. He rolls right. It's a keeper. Gets to the 10 to the 5. Still gets bumped down at the 6-yard line.
We have a flag on the play.
Unsportsmanlike conduct here against Heidelberg. Number 69 laying a heavy hit. Jared Phillips laying a big hit on Kiefer wide left. Robinson and Jones behind Champagne. Officials now signal to start the clock. They're ready for the play. Champagne goes up under center. He's ready for the play. There's the snap. The handoff is to Robinson. Cuts right.
Get him!
Robinson!
Order set for the kick. There's the snap. It's bobble. It's put down by the number. The kick is up. Because of the bobble, it's
extra point is no good. Score remains 13-21.
You're listening to Wurzburg American High School from AFN Wurzburg. We'll be right back. The Wurzburg Wolves cheerleaders doing push-ups when the Wolves score.
No,
Heidelberg does
that's
that
not the
too.
interesting part.
No,
The
it's
interesting
not.
part is they did 9.
And there's 13 points. I don't understand where 9 came from. There's the kick from Porter. It's a good kick.
Come on, Heidelberg!
Taken at the 11, up to the 15, the 20,
Come on, Heidelberg!
to the 25, still on his feet, but being driven back this time.
Nice defensive end. Just so amazed by that first one they did.
You know, I agree, especially after you're down by 8 now. You still have to
You
score
gotta get down there
twice.
and score twice.
So the Wolves are set. Heidelberg moves up to the 45 of Wurzburg. Porter's kick is
Come on,
away.
Heidelberg, come on.
Another good kick, end over end. Taken at the 10 this time by Heidelberg. Straight up the middle. He's up
Get
to
him,
the 30.
Lions! Get him, Lions!
He's hit at the 34-yard line. A nice
Heidelberg will start from
it off with just Heidelberg dominating everything. And now they've had several penalties hurt them, a couple of turnovers hurt them.
This is good
They
shit.
do have the ball though, first and 10 at their own 34-yard line. Scott has the offense set. Double tight end set. Tries to hand off to Richardson. Looks like the ball's on the ground. Ball is on the ground.
Heidelberg retains.
Has run into Scott as they tried to make the exchange.
Heidelberg.
3 backs behind Scott, double tight end formation. They've got a second down. We'll call it 11. The handoff is to Richardson straight up the middle. Crosses the line of scrimmage. He's to the 4-yard
They
line
retained it.
where he's met by number 7, Ricky Everett.
About a 6-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up
third down.
Lions, there you
Another
can
long
do it.
count from the quarterback as he crosses all the
Come on, Lions.
pitches to Richardson. He crosses the 40. He's to the 45. Still on his feet to the 50.
first down. A nice carry there by Richardson. Heidelberg will have
first down.
first down on
Another big carry for that 190-pound
Wolves 47.
Three backs, receiver this time wide right. Looks like the other number 86. There's the snap. The handoff is to the first back. It's the big back, Riggins. He crosses the line of scrimmage, is met immediately by number 63 of Wurzburg, Eric Dowdy, who's back in the game.
Second.
Still got 3 backs behind him, 2 in the eye, the wing backs on the left. Movement on the Wurzburg side of the line. There's the flag. Looks like number 44 continues to just run the clock down, keeping the ball on the ground, picking up a couple of false starts here and encroachments against the defense. Scott has the offense set. 3 backs behind him. The handoff is to the deep back Richardson. He crosses the 40. He's to the 36. He's met by a host of Wolves. He is going to be very defensive. This time he sends number 19, Barry Bradshaw, wide left. Still the 3 backs behind him, 2 in the eye, the wing backs on the left. The wingback gets the ball. That's Richardson who set up to the wingback. He's to the 30, the 25, the 20, and the 10. Still on his feet. Falls forward to the 6-yard line. Met at the 6 by number 12.
And he's tackled at the 6. That'll bring up first and goal to goal for Heidelberg.
Yes, come on. We can do this,
Handoff is to
Heidelberg.
Richardson. He was a deep back. He crosses the 4.
Touchdown, Heidelberg.
Woo!
Touchdown Heidelberg, 27 to 13 now. Again, those big backs ahead of the Wurzburg Wolves. Bradshaw set for the extra point attempt. Both lines
They're set up for the extra point attempt.
Setter set.
You
Calling
got
for the
this.
ball.
You got
There's the
this, come
snap. It's
on.
low. The ball is down. Kick is up.
good.
Extra point is good.
Welcome back to the Wurzburg American High School football field. The kick is up. It's to Van Treese Harris who watches it go
And it kicks to the end zone.
So the
Wolves take over on their 20.
Champagne's still in a quarterback. He's been in there the entire game. He's got a receiver wide left, 1 wide right.
You have done that
Back to
the entire
pass. He's under pressure, gets hit from behind, falls forward
It's
to the
back to
line of
the
scrimmage.
line of scrimmage. Should be
Brings the offense up. He's got Kiefer wide left. Jones and Robinson
Come on,
behind him. He rolls right. He's got a block.
Come on.
Gets hit though.
Come on,
Still
get
on
him.
his feet. Still looking.
Get him!
Still under pressure.
Get
Gets
him.
thrown for a loss. Champagne.
it's thrown for a loss of 2 yards. Or,
12-yard line.
excuse me, all the way.
Harris behind Champagne. Here's the snap. He hands off to Van Treese Harris. He's around the left. He's to the 10, the 15. Gets hit as he crosses the 15. Taken down at the 19-yard line. 13 of their own. Unfortunately, the first half lead just too much to overcome. 28 to 13 right now as we've got just over a minute left. Champagne's back to pass on 4th and long. Looking for Harris. He's got him. He catches the ball at the 24-yard line.
Heidelberg holds them short of the first down. They'll take over on downs.
They'll turn the ball over to Heidelberg.
Goody.
Champagne had 2 receivers out. Heidelberg took both of the receivers, left Harris wide open. Unfortunately, as soon as the ball was thrown, their speedy defense able to make up the difference in yardage. Caught Harris set just a minimal gain. First and 10 for Heidelberg.
First and 10 for Heidelberg from the Wurzburg 24.
1:31 left in the game. They lead 20. They'll have homecoming on the 16th against Ramstein and then go to K-Town for the regular season ending. Scott's back to pass. He slips as he lets go of it.
Interception!
Number 12, Curtis Hawkins.
Get him, get him, get him, get him.
Hawkins brings it up to just short of the 30.
At about the 30-yard line. And immediately we see a timeout called. I was going to say Jones split behind him. He's back to pass. Looking right. He's got the pass away. He's got Robinson. He's to the 40.
Somebody get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
Robinson's up to the 45.
He's fighting full
Heidelberg.
Another 44.
On the first down.
Nice pick up there from Jamal. 1:02 left in the game here from Wurzburg. Jamal Robinson's come off to a timeout. Champagne's back to pass, looking right, under pressure. He's pulled it back down. He's still got pressure. He's still on his feet. He gets dragged down as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up a second down and 10 from the 45-yard to the line. He's got Kiefer wide left. Harris and Jones split behind him. Fakes the handoff to Harris. Under pressure yet again. He's taken down at the 45-yard
Champagne is sacked
line
at the 45 of Wurzburg.
Loss on the play. 10-yard loss as he's hit by number 35, Ronaldo Riggins of Heidelberg. 24 seconds left. 55 yards to go for a touchdown. Ricky Everett is wide right. Champagne has Harris and Jones split behind him. Fakes the handoff to Harris, rolls right, looking for Everett, no, throws his way to Jones, still in bounds, crosses back to the 45-yard line of Heidelberg, taken down to about 43. 24 seconds left on the clock. Fourth down, we're going to call it 7.
You forgot to start the clock.
As they actually spot the ball, makes it a 4th down and 8 for Champagne. 10 seconds left on the clock as they restart it. 6, 5, Champagne gets the snap.
3,
Back pass,
2,
looks right, under
1,
pressure,
and
rolls it
it's
back
over.
down, he's off running. He's to the 35.
That's the ball.